Welcome to Breaking News TV 24, your channel for news updates and current affairs. Stay tuned.
Listeners, welcome to our YouTube channel, Breaking News TV 24. Today's news update, you will learn that the Vice President-elect Shettima has expressed Tinubu's reason behind nominating Akpabio to be the Senate President. For details of the story and more, please stay tuned. Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima has disclosed that the President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu picked Godswill Akpabio as his preferred candidate for the position of Senate President to avoid the negative narrative of Islamization. Mr. Shettima spoke on Friday during a meeting with some elected lawmakers, including Tajuddin Abbas, whose ambition to be House Speaker has been endorsed by Mr. Tinubu and the ruling party, All Progressive Congress (APC). Mr. Shettima said Mr. Tinubu wants to prevent a situation where the President, Vice President, the Senate President, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives would all be Muslims. Mrs. Tinubu, Shettima, and Abbas are all Muslims, while Mr. Akpabio is a Christian. The same-faith ticket of Mrs. Tinubu and Shettima already created a situation where the President and the Vice President are Muslims. There have therefore been calls by many Nigerians for the APC to ensure religious balance in its choice of presiding officers of the parliament. Mr. Tinubu and the APC picked Mr. Akpabio South and Brochibrin Northwest as preferred Senate President and Deputy Senate President respectively. They also picked Mr. Abbas Northwest and Ben Kalu Southeast as Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively. However, the decision has been criticized by some lawmakers and members of the party for various reasons, including the fact that the North Central was excluded from the arrangement. Three aspirants for the Senate President seat, Abdulaziz Yari, APC Zamfara, Sani Musa, APC Niger, and Oji Uzekalu, APC Abia, have been very vocal in speaking against the arrangement. In the House of Representatives, ranking APC lawmakers like Deputy Speaker Idris Wasi and House Leader Al-Hassan Adodugwa have also rejected the zoning arrangement and have voted to continue with their ambition to be the Speaker. Explaining the rationale for the zoning arrangement, Mr. Shettima said, "What we are trying to avoid is a situation whereby the number 1 citizen, number 2 citizen, the number 3 citizen, and the number 4 citizens are all of the same faith. That will validate the negative narrative of the Islamization of Nigeria. That is why my principal, a fair-minded individual, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, insists the number 3 citizen must come from the South Christian. The stability of the nation is more important than any other consideration. We are talking about inclusivity," he said. Mr. Shettima did not explain why other APC ranking senators who are also Christians were not considered despite seeking the position of Senate President. This includes Mr. Kalu and Osita Izunasu. However, unlike Mr. Akpabio, Mrs. Kalu and Izunasu are from the Southeast, the region where Mr. Tinubu scored the least number of votes in the presidential election. Mr. Shettima, a former Borno governor, did not also speak on the ongoing corruption probe of Mr. Akpabio. Premium Times reported the ongoing probe of Mr. Akpabio by the anti-draft agency EFCC for allegedly stealing state funds while he was Akwa Ibom governor. Mr. Akpabio is, however, not the only aspirant with the attended past. Mr. Kalu was prosecuted and convicted of stealing public funds while he was Abia governor. However, the Supreme Court ordered his retrial based on technicalities. Mr. Shettima, who is a senator in the current assembly, promised to intervene to prevent a situation that would lead to rebellion by APC lawmakers ahead of the 13th June inauguration of the National Assembly. Thanks for being with us, and this marks the end of our story at the moment. Don't forget to join us later for more news update. But before then, we would like to hear your opinions on this matter. Have a nice time and goodbye.